Hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send, it's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakonya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewe nisu adie. Na fe ya sansu adie ni abo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM ayen komani ye mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na yebasu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresa huma true for we. 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jimai TV, NFA, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
Everybody check now. Check it, check it, check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
We are back on your screens for the midweek edition of Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV with the soldiers. And when the soldiers take their seats like this, though we are not in Gabon, but we still fire. And the good thing is that our charms can take all the bullets, not like the other guys. The other guys, their charms couldn't take the bullets, so boom, and they all died in the process. But here, our charm is so strong that when you fire the bullet, then we chase them out to you. You can even take the bullet and swallow it. That's the power we have over them, man. This is Showbiz Daily on Sammy Flex TV, and my people are seated already. You can see in your shot, man like Sam. Sam is a drama. Sam is to our friends who are Nigerians. He is one of you. He said you come from which of the states? Let me sit like this.
Lagos State.
Lagos State. Here that place is a very hard state, and some people think that if you are in Lagos, just as we think Accra is the whole of Ghana, I hear people who are in Lagos also think the whole Nigeria is Lagos. Meanwhile, there are other places that are also wild. Ojuolegba, our people did it. You know what I mean? Well, so Sam is here. Nana Reagan is also back on the set. He is a journalist, road manager for Wendy Shea, Ghana's foremost female artist at the moment, and in Team Dodu Solomon. You can also call him Chemo, online manager, Flex Entertainment Limited, and he also is a digital solution consultant. Anytime you're looking for someone to take care of your digital streams, monetization, and more, in Team Dodu Solomon will take care of you. Behind the scenes, digital Rasta is called Currency, who is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of our show. You know my name? If you don't know, my name is Sammy Flex. I'm the chairman for today's occasion. We have some of the happenings lined up here on our show for us to do discussion on. But before we zoom into the topics proper, let me say thanks to Tap Tap Send. Tap Tap Send is an app on your phone. Download it today, put in your bank details, use the promo code SammyFlex, and this will surely make you send money or wire money from abroad to Ghana with no stress. Why don't you do it today? And let's say thanks to you for always being a part of what we do here as well. If you have not subscribed to us, please do, and let's see more. Now, we woke up this morning with disturbing news and information about coup d'etat happening in Gabon. And personally, I have stakes in Gabon because not too long ago, we were actually supposed to be in the country for a show with Shatta Wale, but for some unforeseen circumstances, we could not make it. But because we have a deal with them, we are looking forward to still fly into the country and waking up to see that the country is in a turmoil, coup d'etat here and there. I asked myself that, what does it mean? And the fact that people are even thinking it to have impact on other African countries. Some African countries will also start doing same. Now, when you go on to social media, people are even talking about the fact that, oh, okay, now looks like Africa is awake, and we have been seeing this in nearby countries. So what it means is that Ghana, we also need to protect ourselves and our sanity for some of these things, and also to avoid them. I think I even have to say that, to avoid some of these things from likely happening here in Ghana. Now I'm here asking that, how do we also pick some lessons or two from what is happening in Gabon already? Richie might want us to see some videos whilst I try to run commentaries on it. Then I will still listen to my people on what this means from culture, tourism, political. How do we handle some of these things? So Richie, let's see what is happening in Gabon right now.
Yes, well.
It's new. Okay. So this is one of the scenes, as we say in journalism, sight and sound in Gabon right now. I'm sure this man who has been raised by the soldiers will be the new guy. Yeah, I'm sure he's the new guy who has overtaken that guy who wants to rule for so many years without getting off. They want to make their reign some kind of family kind of reign, where you pass on to the next one who is available. And as it stands now, it has really put Gabon in the news. You go everywhere, Gabon is trending, and they are trending because of this particular coup. Now, can we, Chemo, you have been following, can we describe this as a successful coup already? Have they succeeded?
Yeah. At this point, I think they have succeeded. I mean,
so guy, easy like that?
Yeah. The guy has
then Gabon, then we lose.
The guy has spoken, and they have put the president under a house arrest. So at this point, yes, we can say that he has succeeded. And those countries, you see, they are not that developed. So
yeah, that was so cool.
Yeah, so
because now, you know, sometimes I think coup is over. Like in today's social media, where you can't do coup again.
In certain places, it will be difficult to do it.
Like Ghana, for instance.
Like Ghana, for
you
instance,
can't do coup.
It will be difficult. It will degenerate into civil war.
Yes,
like, rather. Because before you say that I've taken over, people will be ready to face you. Yes, but a coup is mostly is sudden. Like you don't know anything before you realize people are in there and then telling you what is happening and what they want to do because they have taken over. But at this time that we have Peace FM, Joy FM, Facebook, Sammy Flex TV, and others. When you are on GBC, that many people will not even listen to you.
Yeah.
Saying that I've taken over the country. Somebody will be at Peace FM saying that some foolish people say they want to take over the country. Get ready to face them. That's what will happen. So at this time in Ghana, I think it will be difficult to get something like that. But for those people, I don't think it's really difficult. And from what I listened to or followed in the morning, I think it's over. Like, the guy has taken over. So
he's done already?
Yeah, he's done. So let's see how
that was so cool,
it will go. Yes. It wasn't difficult at all.
Yeah. Like this is a days.
Yes, very simple for him. And I think, yes, I mean, some people are happy about it. Some people are not so happy. Me, I will be part of those who are not happy with it. Because it has happened before. I mean, if nothing at all, we can just look at the results of those who have done it. And we can tell for sure that nothing good comes out of them. I mean, it has happened several times and none of them came and did something better. They will still come and complain that the Western influence is not allowing them to do it. So if you know they will not allow you to do it, why did you start in the first place? So the same thing will happen again. I think the ruling or the people who are chopping the money is just changing from one family to the other. And nothing more, nothing less. I mean, besides this guy, that's what he did anyway. He also overthrew somebody with the promise that I'll give you a better life. And now he has been in power for about 50 something years, 56 or so years. And now that this guy is also overthrowing him, do you think after 2 years he will say that no, somebody should come? The same thing will happen. I mean, and even if you look at the fact that when you have good intention, like you want to help your people, you don't have resources to do it. That's another thing.
Okay, Chemo, so let's see what Africa Fact Zone is sharing on Twitter right now, where it says Gabon's President Ali Bongo calls for help following a coup. He is under house arrest. Gabonese citizens are celebrating on the streets. He blocked internet access in the country during the disputed election. Him and his father ruled for 56 years. A judge was suspended for hearing a case about his health condition in 2019. He wasn't seen in public for 10 months after he had a stroke. Charlie. You've had stroke and you still want to be president. What is happening? What they happened, my brother?
But this thing should even discourage people from praising Coup people. This is a Coup guy. Let's go and read his statement after he took over. You will get the same pattern from the new guy who is also taking over. They all come with the same narrative. Our people are suffering, we want to help them. Our people are suffering, we want to help them. All of them, that's how it comes. So I think we should find a better way of dealing with some of these things. The point is, even if you have good intention, you can't do it alone. You work with people. And majority of the people will be the same people that this guy is working with. Majority of them, the technocrats. The accountants, the economists, the doctors. You would
want to maintain these people.
Even if you don't maintain them, who are you going to take to do the job? They are the one in charge.
You are only changing the
heads.
But the body is the same.
It's the same. They are still there. And if you say that, okay, all the accountants should vacate their posts, all the doctors should go or whatever, whom are you going to employ? They are the ones. I mean, in every country, we have core people that will be in charge for a very long time because they are the ones who have studied, they are the ones who have done things, they will be giving advice to whoever come and whatever. So if you are not developing human resources who want to do something better, you as a head alone cannot do it.
True.
The option is to get a lot of human resources so that you can get rid of the corrupt ones. But if you, in your country, you don't have good education, you don't have like major infrastructure to help the businessmen and all that, and you just want to help, how are you going to help your people? How are you going to do it? You are just going to talk, but nothing will really change. And we have seen it before, especially those who will come and say price control, rent control, and those things. There are people who even suffer more than when the system was corrupt and whatever it was. So I'm not happy with I'm not happy with the this thing, the cool stuff that people do. I'm not happy with it. I think our democracy is not the best. I think we should do something about it, but not using force to do it. I think our democracy should be that when you get a good guy who is doing the right thing, we should leave him to do it for a long time, so that we will get a better system. Instead of you have stayed in power for so long, go. And those narratives, the Western media are the ones pushing it. I mean, at this point, I can say Kagame is doing fantastic job.
Paul Kagame, yeah.
But he has stayed in power for 14 years now. And they are still,
Rwanda, right?
Yeah, for Rwanda. And they are still hoping that he will go another term. And it will be 21 years.
Wow.
But the Western world are pushing him to go. That you have stayed in power for so long. They are not talking about
what he is doing,
what you have done for your people,
or
people
what you are achieving with the people.
They are not even asking the people that are you okay with him or not. It's like you have stayed in power for so long, so go. If he goes and then somebody come and that person will destroy everything, is it okay? Because he has stayed in power for long. I mean, I think Africans, we should think about that thing. Gaddafi did fantastic job. In fact, our people here in Ghana were going to Libya for greener pastures. But this time around, if you are going there, it's like you have to leave your will before you move. Because it's like you are going to commit something that I don't want to say on this platform. But if you are going to Libya now, write your will before you go. And meanwhile, Libya was a place that people were going to seek greener pastures. And the Western media was like, no, he has stayed there for too long. He's too dictator, whatever. And then they killed him. Look at what is happening in Libya. So me, for the force, I'm not in favor of it. But I think Africans, we can do better. We should find a system that will work for us, but not cool.
I see. My director wanted us to see some videos. I don't know if it is ready now. We can watch it. Richie, if it is ready now, we can check it out. Okay.
Garant de la protection au nom du peuple gabonais et garant de la protection des institutions, avons décidé de défendre la paix en mettant fin au régime en place. À cet effet, les élections générales du 26 août 2023 ainsi que les résultats tronqués sont annulés. Les frontières sont fermées jusqu'à nouvel ordre. Toutes les institutions de la République sont dissoutes.
I'm Ali Bongo Ondimba, President of Gabon, and I'm to send a message to all the friends that we have all over the world to tell them to make noise, For the people here have arrested me and my family. My son is somewhere. My wife is in another place, and I'm at the residence. Right now, I'm in the residence, and nothing happening. Nothing is happening. I don't know what's going on. So I'm calling you to make noise, really. I'm thanking you. Thank you.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, making noise.
Okay, for the guy, for the guy who is leading the coup, he's saying that he wants to end he wants peace for the country because after election things were not going right. So he is taking over so that the country will be peaceful.
He dissolved all government institutions and all that.
That's not to make peace. I mean, if you just because of
it dissolved all government institutions, borders are closed.
And then that's the way to make peace for the country.
Yeah, maybe.
No.
As a soldier man, that's his way.
And the reason is because of the election. So why don't you just take charge of the election and let them do the right thing? But you want to rather dissolve the government agencies. It means that's the end of the government. Like whoever at the point who were in charge, they are no more the ones in charge. Now you are the one in charge. So it's not about peace. It's about him also taking a piece of the cake that they are chopping.
And running with it.
Yes. I mean, the way our leaders are doing things in Africa here is not the best. But I don't think the best way is to force them out. For those who are forcing them out, they will not change anything. That's the point. So what is the need to force them out? Let's dialogue. Let's find a better way to get good people to lead us. But to force them out with the reason that you want things to be better. No, you can't force your way to make things better. It should be reasonable. You should get a lot of people on your side before you can make things better. Forcing your way, like the way our leaders do it here in Africa, will not help anybody.
Well, Nana, continue from there. We are still talking about the impact of what is happening in Gabon to the rest of the African countries, and some of us who even had gigs there, whether it is safe to still consider them or now they have been cancelled out of our plans.
It is so sad when you wake up and you come across such news. I mean, a news where somebody is claiming to bring peace, somebody is claiming to, help the people, but in the end, it's going to leave everybody hungry. He is going to add up to the pressure and troubles of other African countries. Because at the end of the day, these Gabonese, some of them are going to run out of the country. Some of them are going to come to Ghana.
Those who have visas, they are gone.
Yeah, they are going to overburden, other countries as well. So that is not peaceful.
Refugees.
Yes, that is no nobody. It is no. You can't describe that as peace. Like, what kind of peace are you trying to? Or are you just thinking about those that have or share the same interest with you? That will live in the country and will jubilate on the street and say that yes, there's a revolution, there's a change of what. I don't understand why to date black people or Africans we will still celebrate some of these things. It has not done us any good. Nobody can say that after a certain coup at this time or in that year, things have changed totally
to better.
To better. Nobody. There's no country. Let's name all the countries. In fact, in recent times, this is about the 4th or 5th time, right? We are recording a coup. Like, how many of them are doing better? Like, what has changed? What? Nothing. In fact, some of them are even moving from bad to worse. Some of the countries are moving from bad to worse. So what is the essence? Because I understand that if you want to do coup, if you want to change, a regime.
2020 to 2023. These are some of the coups that has happened in Africa. Some didn't work. They failed, and Gabon now pending. I think it's over. And then Niger, 2023.
That's Ghana.
Happened. Burkina Faso.
Is that Ghana? So why did they put it there?
No, they are hoping that people are just making some funny.
No, here is not Ghana.
Oh
no, it's Ghana.
There's Ghana.
It is Ghana.
At the bottom there, but the person didn't write anything there. So it's like
Ghana is next.
That's
the kind of conversation they want. They want to make so. It's sad.
Okay,
sad.
I hear it is Olele Stag. It is
no, but I've seen, apart from this, I have seen people asking.
No, but even if it is,
or who is next.
Okay, he's putting that at the top there.
And down as well.
And then the same thing.
Yeah, I hear that.
Okay,
maybe
for
that's
him,
how he posts,
that's how he does his thing. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
So, Rasami, it is very, very sad. Very, very unfortunate. Nobody is saying that the leaders are doing the best. They are not. In fact, most of them are milking their countries, and we wish that a certain change will come, but that change is not in military uniforms. It is not in guns and weapons.
Bullets, yeah.
It is in the brain. It is in the mind. It should come from the mind. There should be a certain change of mindset, a certain understanding that people will feel like, yeah, Charlie, at this point in time, if we should position ourselves like this. This is how our citizens or our brothers and sisters in the country are going to fare, and not just like, I see some of these people as also greedy people that wants to take power into their own hands and do and run things in their own way. Some of them don't even have a
Oh yeah.
people who do cool, they don't have even 5 to 10 year plan for any country. Some of them have just harbored pain in them because of a certain leader, and that they wish that leader and either his party or family will just get out of the way. So when they get certain support or certain influence from elsewhere and they become strong, then they do some of these things. When you ask them to put pen on paper and tell you, okay, since you have succeeded in this coup, give us like a 20-year plan for this country. What do you want to do for the country? What do you want to do for its people? Some of them cannot write anything.
That's true.
Yeah.
They just want to show up that, yeah, I am the guy that I've done the coup or I've done whatever revolution, and I've succeeded in doing that. That's it.
I have someone. I think I'll bring him for him to talk about it.
Coup.
He attempted coup in Ghana here. He's a old soldier, like former military guy in Ghana. He attempted coup at I think a champion's time, and he failed.
He's still alive?
Oh yeah, I've spoken to him several times, and I asked him, so what was the reason for you to do the coup? What was it? He told me that he didn't have any plan. It was the order of the day. It's like, let's
try and take
it. Like he said, it's even good that they didn't succeed, because now when he sits back and look at it, he feels that it would have been a disaster
if he had succeeded.
See that? Yes, because he had no plan. He said it was just the order of the day. It's like everybody is doing it, so if you can get people and you also try it, let's do it. He wants to share a lot of things anyway, so I think I'll talk to him to come around.
Bring him so that people will learn at least few things from an experienced person.
Yeah.
Perhaps I may like sometimes blacks and me when I think about us and the way we want to bring up the change that we want to see, it saddens my heart, because it looks like all our ways are not the best. We are complaining
we
that
always go for the cheap options.
Yes.
And a beautiful example is what Chemo cited, Libya. Now you can't compare Libya to like Libya in a certain 2000 or maybe 1999. You can't. And why should the country be going backwards, or it has to progress? Like after the coup or whatever change, it has to progress. Like by now, we should have everybody saying that, oh, if I take my passport or I need visas, I'm not going to London, I'm not going to America, I want to stay in Libya. Because there has been that bigger development there after the whatever change that they did. But can you say that now? And they are not the only one. Let's look around all the countries that have succeeded in whatever coup. Let's look at their situations now. So I wish that we should come up with a better way of handling some of these things, or making some of these things change. I'm saying again, see, some of these things, the only time you will support it is when you have a certain pain for whoever that is leading you. You are just basing your reactions or excitements based on the emotions you have inside, like how bitter you are about the leader, and not really sitting down to think that, okay, if he is not there, we can do this, or we are even pushing that he does this and he's not doing it. So if he's not there and we are able to take over, we can do this within 5 years, 10 years, and the country will do better. Nobody thinks about that. In fact, the people of Gabon, those on the street jubilating, go and ask them. They can't say anything. They are just happy that the man is no more. The man is under house arrest. That's all. That is the excitement. It ends there. But is that what you want? Would that pay your bills? Would that bring you proper infrastructure? Would that bring you proper health systems in your country? If your economy or your inflation or whatever things are bad, how is that going to change it? How? That's what you should be talking about. That is what you should be discussing, and not just somebody that have ruled for like over 56 years. Yes, if you think he has ruled for over 56 years, don't talk about how many years he has ruled. Tell us about how he has failed. And how the person doing the coup has the competency to change things for you.
True.
You have not even tested this guy. What is his record? How competent is he? What is there? How can he? What, like
he's only a military
in uniform.
Fire.
If you talk house arrest. So what is there? What is there to prove? What is there? Because if even in our normal elections and other things, people would want to say, okay, this person, we can vote for him because he has this record, he has done that, and then they will, they will agree to vote for you as a leader. But if you do the coup, we don't know you. We don't even know your record. But now the power is in your hands. You can do whatever you want with it because everybody is afraid of bullets.
That's true.
Well, so it's sad.
Sam, let's also listen to you. I don't know if you're also a coup expert. Let's listen to you as well.
Good afternoon, and to our viewers. Whilst Chamo was talking, I was doing my research here about the coup d'etat, what has happened in the time past. And when people say Nigeria, Ghana, they have things is similar. I was just laughing. I want to read out something I got here. They said the first coup d'etat that happened in Nigeria happened in the January 15, 1966. The first one that happened in Ghana
the same 66
was February 24, 1966.
The
same year, different month. And I was just shaking my head. So the issue of this coup we are seeing here is not new. That's been in time immemorial. According to my history here, that's been in time immemorial. And when we're talking about Libya, I did research on Libya again, and has made to understand that even Gaddafi overthrew a government. And his own case was different because after overthrowing that government, they tried several years and it was unsuccessful. With the Gaddafi, but we could justify the Gaddafi zone because we saw the changes. Do you get my point? You saw the changes that happened in Libya. Like, this is a country that then at that time people want to go there, like they see it as a mini Dubai or a mini America or something like that. You get my point? And reading through the history of when it happened in Nigeria, and they said they gave a caption of the effect of it 50 years after. That is after 50 years. There's still some effect because it brought about the Biafra war there. Now, to make you know that it is not a good thing, 50 years after, there's still some effect. It might not be as glaring as maybe some 30 years ago or something, but those that did their research could still come up with some effects that the coup brought to Nigeria 50 years after. So it is not something that we should encourage. I was following closely the Niger, when the ECOWAS people came together and they did an emergency meeting, and the ECOWAS people were against what happened in Niger. You get my point? But I saw some people on internet, making some saying something like ECOWAS is weak, ECOWAS is, and I keep asking myself that you don't want to cure madness with madness. You can't cure madness with madness, and that is why people were saying that ECOWAS is weak. ECOWAS should have gone in and bombarded the soldiers of Niger and do this and do that. But the thing is, coup is not a good thing. If this man had sense, they should have gone for another election and contest another election. You see, we are in the day of internet. You can draw the world attention to you through social media.
True.
That okay, you are doing a rerun. Now we want the world to watch to see what is going on. It is simple as that. Now you've taken over the government. You are saying you promise your people a better. How do you want to do that? How? This is a case whereby this is Gabon. I think it's a French-speaking country, right? Yeah. And we know that the Western world, they are good at whenever such a thing happens, they'll cut themselves off. What they supply you, they will not supply you again. Same as Nigeria cut off their electricity, cut off food supply. You know, very soon the people in Niger they will face tougher times than what they are facing before. This is the effect of these things. You know, this man that is talking, his own family will not feel it. They won't feel it because before they plan all these things, they've settled their own, they've settled their people. All those military, they'll say to them, when I get there, you'll be minister for this. When I get there, you'll be minister for this. See, they will share the money amongst themselves. And the man that is begging for help, I want to pity him, and I don't want to pity him. I want to pity because I don't want to pity him. Honestly, I saw him work when he was working, and he was, someone that has stroke. Massa.
He also did Coup anyway.
He also did Coup. This is someone that has stroke. What are you still doing there? With the money you've made, your father ruled. Now you are ruling. So you've made some generational wealth that you should not finish forever. I want to believe. And now you have stroke. You are still there doing what? Now I saying that they should cry. Cry for what? You will take Ghana to. You know what will they face for it? who have time to cry? So there's no point. See, the thing is, the fault is from both parties, anyways. But it's just that the military taking over is totally wrong. But it's from both parties. If you are going to blame the military men, you also blame the supposed president of Gabon. Or is it not the same man that was urinated on his body, or is it different? There's
that one is Cameroon.
Yeah, that was Cameroonian president.
Paul Biya.
Very soon now we hear that.
That's why somebody has predicted that there are 4 more ones to come.
Yeah, and I was told that the journalist that got that thing, I think they punish him or something.
Yeah.
They punish the journalist that. Imagine
they did. I read that.
Broad daylight, you are suppressing the will of the people. So I know. Let us condemn what is not good. It's not good. Yes, they could have gone. They should have done it the other way around. But I want to believe democracy is not. Maybe democracy is not the way for Africa. Maybe it's not the way, because now the issue I'm having, let me before I close, the issue I'm having now is Africans are saying, okay, the French people that are trying to do this, Americans are trying to, they're now rushing to Russia from fry pan to fire. What will Russia? Tell me what Russia will offer you. It's that Putin man that is there, that mini Satan. What is he going to offer you? So if we don't have a plan, it's true. If we don't have a plan, let us stick with our democracy like this. Let us stick with it like that. If we don't have a plan, so for me, I will condemn what they did, and at the same time, what the president is doing. They call something law of karma. What goes around comes around. So I think you should face it. Whatever the global body wants to do, I think they should come to his aid, because this is someone that has stroke. He might not even see the next 5 days, because already his blood pressure is going high. He does not know where his child is, his wife is. So he might even die in the house arrest. So I just feel the world body should also come and help him. So
wow,
that's all I can say.
Gabon, my beloved country. I was really packaging to go to Gabon, but with what is happening there, it'd be like the steez drop. I have to drop all my steez. Well, aside that, it is sure going to be one thing that we are going to protect our country for. So we urge our leaders to do what is right. So we also don't experience some of these things, because it is not something that we would want to see. At all. We don't want to see some of these things. Let's move on to other showbiz related story. The other day on Class Showbiz via CTV, there was a caller, a lady who told us she's called Maggie, a nurse. And when she called, her submission was that, or her contribution was that, after listening to Kojo's song, a lady that was his friend, a nurse, Kojo said something in his song that there is someone who is a nurse. He has delivered so many babies, but doesn't even have one of her own. And according to this lady, there was a lady like that in her office where she works as a midwife or as a nurse. And this lady, after listening to Kojo's songs back to back, according to her, now the lady is pregnant and about to deliver. As it stands now, what it means is that the impact, the message in that particular song, we have seen it manifest in someone's life. But I'm here asking myself, sometimes people say, like Burna Boy said to Nigerians, that they are really mad at him, that Afrobeat has no substance, Afrobeat it's empty. And listening to what the testimony this woman has shared with us on the show, I'm asking, should every song carry messages like this? Messages that someone would consider, oh, this I can use as a testimony. Messages that will bring development, messages that will bring positivity, or it is not by force for every song to carry such a message. For information, Kojo's song is called Be Kind. Maybe you've not listened to it, maybe you've not watched the video. You can go check the video out. Video shot and produced by Flex Entertainment Limited here by Digital Rasta Currency. I want us to listen to what the woman said. Then maybe when we come home, ask you that, should every song come with a value like this? Or it is not every song that should come with a value like this? Sometimes we should just go for songs that will just not make us do anything, just fool around. And that is also to be considered as a heavier thing. Let's watch this. When I come back, we start talking.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Madam Patel first, eh?
I'm a fair person, Maggie, in Catastrophe.
Okay, Maggie, my last caller, M point.
You were having to watch the person now. Now, me, Daddy, Papa, could you keep? Then I suppose. You know, boy, and me a medical person. Now, one day to be for sound, nipple, me, Nimuta. You're good in delivery. And sometimes that could not hear tell me a couple. You call a baby, oh, soon. And the animal could be so nice and say, dear, only banana, no more catch than me. Namika could you king your mono. It's in your cotoya, Nammy, I'm a boy, I'm a bomb by yourself for a week. Nam the command, lady, no. Wouldn't you send that, put to me and son, again, now send a home fano. And to me, check in the blood, me check for malaria, me check for a beer for the beer. Nam yes, I'm checking urine. Urine, a crime, or check a UTI in our satisfaction. And so maybe I am said that you check a pregnancy. You call ya a book. You let it have become to perform what not you will need something. I'm yassi. Or your opinion coupon should I was it.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. Now more calm. And you know, sometimes, yeah, no,
Anxious.
so we attach you. And I'm here. This good result. Because you keep me the watching, I mean, shroud.
Amen. Auntie Maggie, that be our sister, and will be our friend. Could you not matter? Wow. Because your kids, that no man say TV, one no man better show me the road. Now, what better to do? Wow.
Down number, where from?
Thank you, Auntie Maggie. Wow.
I didn't that say.
Wow, what a way to end the show.
Well, so that was the testimony from Auntie Maggie, who is a nurse, and telling us that even when the lady delivers, we are sure going to get Kojo King to go perform at the outdooring party of that baby. Or maybe we might even call the baby Be Kind. Now, should every song come with a substance like this, or it is not by force? Yenjawili, na yenjimi, na yenkoda. And as baby Kenata, I can mom belezi. Mom belezi.
As our music is music, and music should have a purpose. I won't say every song should be like this or should have substance like this, because we don't have like our situations on autopilot that you can say, okay, yeah, every day when we wake up we are like this. So if a musician is writing songs, that is how it should relate to us. Our situations differ. I mean, people wake up excited, some wake up very sad, people wake up with sorrow in their homes and all of that. So the songs that you might want to write might not suit these different, situations in people's homes or in people's lives. So I think musicians should rather, I would say that they should be creative enough to think about all these areas in their writing. When you are writing, you should think about a time that somebody is maybe brokenhearted and wants to listen to certain words to, heal himself. A time that somebody has lost a relative and wants to listen to something that will encourage him or wipe his or her tears away. A time that somebody is celebrating. In fact, a time that somebody will be on the street and will need those songs that you are. By now, the Gabon people, if you go and sing, these Gabon people, right now, if you give them Be Kind, it will be a fully song to them. Be Kind now. By now, the person that Be Kind will be a good song is the man calling for support.
Yeah.
You understand? He will tell these people to be kind to him, because his situation is different from those on the streets. So I think that, yes, I mean, musicians should be creative enough to think about every situation in life. And then if you want to write, it depends on the drive and focus of each artist though. So there are some artists that will forever write about love songs. There are some artists that would want to, write about social issues, in things that are of interest to the country and all of that. So it depends on the individual. But I would advise that at least if you have enough, or a huge catalog, you should think about, okay, yes, the last previous years I did songs like this. So this time let me look at how things are going in this area, and let me also put something. At least, even if it is one song, it will be fine. A+ in our country is known for, you understand? Yeah, he writes conscious music about politics and all of that, and it's good. Black Rasta is a typical example as well. So I think it should come with the uniqueness of the individual artists and how they want to project, and then the purpose that they have as musicians. Yes, the last time when I was here, I mentioned somebody like Stormzy. I mean, if you look at the guy's drive, if you look at his artistic product that he puts out, it will tell you that this is not just the regular musician. He has a dream he wants to achieve with music. He wants to be known for something, and that is what he is chasing. That is what he wants to achieve, and that's it. So you will not see him. You will not see him doing what everybody is doing.
Yeah.
You will not see him being caught under pressure by what the public could be saying, or it is the ish and it is the trend now. So you have to, if you are an artist, you have to. He will not make his decisions out of that.
Okay.
But if you don't have that drive and purpose, then when you wake up, you are looking at what are they saying? Okay, then let me do it. And what these people? Okay, then let me do that. But if you have your own purpose and you know exactly what you want to achieve, when you wake up, your writing, your production, your sound, everything is channeled in there. So yes, I will say that it is important that you write music like this, because right now Kojo can say he's a successful musician with this song. Look at the way he was even asking the woman to leave her number. And that the excitement he was.
But the other day he said this is heavier to him more than even the Grammys.
Of course. when I saw the video on Facebook, that was the same comment I shared under the video. I said, you see, this is success. If you are the one writing the song, if you are the one singing the song, the understanding that Kojo have and the impact that he wants this particular song to do, he is achieving it. So that's success. You can't say Kojo did not win VGMA with this song, so he has failed. No, this is direct testimony to somebody, And this is huge. Do you know how many people? This is just one of the people that is giving a testimony out of the song. Do you know how many people have heard the song and what it has done to them? I know somebody that doesn't play with that Dilumba because he knows what that Dilumba songs have done for him.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to his marriage life. So that is how musicians achieve success as well. That is why it would be bad to attack Wendishe if he says that don't measure the standard or don't make Grammy or feeling O2 the standard to measure an artist's success. Because Charlie, it should go beyond just winning the individual plaques or trophies. Mm-hmm. People should wake up and say, this musician impacted my life.
True.
If you are no more, they should still share those stories to their generations. That there was a certain musician. If he writes, if you listen to his songs, this is what happens. That's the impact. In fact, it was through his music that we are even able to achieve that. This story is going to forever live with this woman. In fact, she's going to share it with the unborn baby. The unborn baby is going to transfer the story to his children as well. So this is a beautiful testimony, and I want to say that I won't say it is by force that writes same. If you have the talent and the skills to write songs like this, it is beautiful. Do them. If you have the talent to write songs that we will drink after drinking bottle, we want to be jumping and do it. That's how music works, because you will not be in the same situation every day.
Thank you. Yes, Sam, take over from there. Let me get your contribution here. So I believe you got what a woman is saying,
Yes,
as explained earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, the beautiful thing is I was there when this story was
shared. Yeah, it's true. That day you were around.
What was a pleasant way to end that TV program. Shows the effect of doing a conscious music. So I feel like no artist should be boxed. You should try and portray how you feel in a particular time. You know, even when people say like in this life there's a time to cry, there's a time to laugh, there's a time for this, there's time for everything. And with the way you're feeling, there's a song that goes with the exact way you're feeling at a particular point in time. So it's not every music that there will be substance in it. Okay. There's some music that is just for the vibe. There's some music is just for, you know, political whatever. There's some, you know.
That's the one they call Bedu. The one for the vibe is what they call Bedu.
Okay. So like, it doesn't have to be conscious music from the beginning to the end. Like, you know, try and, you know, I see actually the way I actually rate artists is by how versatile they are. That's how I rate them. I love artists that are versatile. You know, example Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy can reggae, can raga, can do. You know, that is how I come to, you know, rate Stonebwoy so very high. So an artist should not be boxed. As an artist, you should be able to explore. You know, go out of your box. You know, explore, do stuff. Even find, like my colleague rightly said, like there are some artists that they have a gift in certain things. Some of them is love song. Some of them is inspirational songs. Yes, those ones are there. But like, if you're putting out an album, if it is 4 songs that are love song, there should be at least one that is maybe another kind of music. You know, going back to what Burna Boy said, you know, I was on Instagram today, and I saw a certain artist called Kodak Black or something. He was singing Two-Face African Queen word to word, like from beginning to the end. And what came to my mind was, okay, Burna Boy said Afrobeat does not have substance in it. And this is a guy that when African Queen came out, I was still in primary school. You know, and this guy will probably be in my generation to singing African Queen. And this is not like purely a Niger guy, this is a black American singing African Queen from words to words. So when I saw that, no, kind of bring out that agitation in me that no, it's not as if Afrobeat does not have that substance in it. It like Roland rightly said
Regan.
No, Roland.
Oh,
okay.
We were discussing about the same thing, and we made to realize that it's not as if Afrobeat does not have some substance in it, but it has been simplified in a way that if you don't listen to it very well, you just dance away, not actually listen to what they are saying.
The lyrics is saying.
For example, Terminator. When the song starts, what comes to your mind is the dance. But listen to what Kwame Eugene is saying.
No,
he's making sense. He's making sense in that music. He's making a lot of sense. So as an artist, I just feel like artists should not be a song that will be conscious music. Some songs just do it for the vibe. Know your market, know your niche. If your market for the ladies, do it for the ladies. It's not everybody that will sing a love song that will be attractive.
True.
So you sing some love song that they will abuse it. You need to know your market, understand your brand, know what your audience want before you put out a song. So if you are trying to copy a certain Shatta Wale, you might fail. If you are trying to copy a certain Sarkodie, you fail. You just know who you are. Okay, if you are trying to copy someone like Asaka, you end up.
Akwaboah is known for doing more love songs in Ghana.
You fail. So it is good that our very own here got that review, and to be honest, such a review is bigger than an award. Like an award can get you that. Honestly, like it is. This is something that you will take to your grave. Like it's a memory. Like you tell your child, you cherish forever. It's going to live because internet does not lie. Internet is there. Like in the next 50 years, you still see this with Sammy Flex. In the next 60 years, you still see it. So this is more than award. This is more than it is more than the big stage. It is more than that, yes. But we should not also take away the fact that feeling all this place, this auto arena is, there's something it brings to the table. To be honest, because I just want to sound controversial a bit. You might say that Grammy, auto arena is not. But the thing is, anybody that does that, you will be happy that he's doing it. We should not lie.
Of course.
We should not lie. If you do, Asaka boys, what Asaka boys are doing, they are proud that they are doing it. I was reading the history of the Dream Ghana on my phone, and they are practically attributing Ghana Drew to Asaka.
Oh yeah. No two ways about that. You can't argue over it.
You can't. Yes, and this is what I'm saying. Like, and this has from attributing it to them, they've gone to fill an auditorium that some artists did the industry 50 years cry. They know if you don't. I didn't mention names. They cannot do it. So kudos to those that are doing conscious music. And I'll just say that any artist just find their niche, find your audience, and do what you love to do.
And kill it.
Don't be boxed. Don't let anybody pressure you that does not have substance. Sing anything. We all had one corner. We did one corner. So just do what.
One corner. They do music.
Just do what you feel that it is right for you, and the rest will be story or history at the end of the day.
Well, thank you so much. I'm still saying that if you have not listened to the song yet, then you have to go check it out. It is called Be Kind on YouTube. Again, the audio is out there by our own brother Kojo King. Meanwhile, I'll listen to Intim Dodi Solomon. That was quick. Well, Chemu, let's listen to you.
Yeah, very interesting. I think we have different kind of genre, and people excel in some of them than the other. So I mean, it was a good feeling. I was watching at that time.
Oh yeah, you were.
I said, this is nice. It's really nice to hear, even for the person benefiting from it, as in get through that the person feels that it's true that they are she's pregnant and other stuff like that's a good feeling. And then the musician who did it, he will also be happy that something like that happened. In fact, based on the conversation that we have had with Kojo, he was saying that he wants to do conscious vibes. Yeah. So if you do conscious vibe and the vibe is catching on and people are even getting some form of inspiration from it, I think any musician will be happy about it. It's like you have achieved your aim. So kudos to Kojo. And then, but the point is not everybody who can do that. Sometimes if you try it, you fail. It will not work the way you want it to work. And we have some musicians in Ghana, when you mention their names, without even mentioning their songs or whatever, party will come to your head. And a good example is Kwame MP. When you hear the name Kwame MP, it's party level. Yeah, that's what true. Will come to your head.
That's true, I agree.
So we have people like that, they come with their own thing. When you mention family, they say you will get the vibe of somebody who has struggled in life and trying to do his own thing, and he's now succeeding and giving some people form of inspiration about what he has done. Yes, that's what you get. So we can mention artists and then we will get something to tag them with. That's the proper branding that people don't know. What people are, what people
yes,
know
what people
you
can associate you with
when
just
you
upon hearing your name. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. So I think this is good.
But people think Brandon is wearing legit. Wearing legit. Yeah, gosh.
Fire sticking in the crop.
Legit.
So this is good for Kwadwo, but it's not for everybody. I mean, even the old musicians, we can know their strength and what when I mention Oboba J. Adolfo, somebody will talk about the funeral songs.
Yeah.
When you mention an Ampedu, about the animals and what happens, storytelling kind of music and all that. So they all had their strong strengths and what they excel in. So this one there is a big deal for Kwadwo and even those who are associated with him. I think we are all happy that something like this is happening.
Wow.
And yeah, good for the industry.
Well, big ups to Kwadwo King, big ups to Auntie Maggie, and once again we are waiting for that day when the lady will deliver. And when it is time for that special occasion, we will all be there to support this same way. So if you pray for more wisdom for Kwadwo King, so he can write some good songs like this, more conscious songs, as we have been saying. Yeah, we want more conscious vibes. Yeah, so when you pray for wisdom that he can also write more conscious vibes. Now, this morning, aside the coup, one thing that is also trending is a post on Facebook by the New York Times. And Richie, bring it. No 2 times to waste at all. This is a post by the New York Times. And do you know what is even making this funny to me more? Some people are saying, well, if our music could not go international, our ex Kosiao is gone. So why should we be bothered? Richie, zoom up for me. Let me read what the New York Times actually posted. Looking at this, people are saying, we shouldn't cry if our music is not going international after our ex are gone. Now, this is what they wrote. I was hit with the sweet acidity of summer tomatoes, tempered by a creamy soft boiled yolk, a popular Ghanaian street food, kusua ni meko, eggs stuffed with tomato relish. It is easy to make and fun to share. And this is trending all over. And like I'm saying earlier, people are saying, our music could not go international. Maybe our artists could not get a feature from the New York Times. But our kusua ni meko is flying high. And for you to get this post, it is a big deal. I tell you, it can boost tourism. People will just come to Ghana and they will want to eat the kusua ni meko that the New York Times posted somewhere in August 2023. So I'm asking, in the area of tourism, something like this, like on top of our mind, what can we do to capitalize on this to improve our tourism? Because it is a random post, I know, but it means something. Wodemaya, big ups to Wodemaya. I've seen him going to some places, weird places. The other day, he showed food, including mouse. And he said he has eaten everything there. The only food he could not eat was the mouse. And he showed it. He said this one alone he could not eat. But apart from that, he had eaten every other thing there. This time round, this is so special in Ghana. In fact, those who know it, they know. Trust me, if you come to Ghana and you are hungry, and you take 2 of this, it can cater for you for about half a day. And shockingly, it's so heavy, this mixture, you don't have to worry yourself, divide it into, yeah. What are people? Just take 2 or 3 of this. Trust me, get water. Half of the day, this thing can take care of you. 2 is okay. Especially when you take some guineas and you want to feel good. 2 of this and you are good. How, in the name of tourism, can we capitalize on this? Chemo, maybe I'll start this with you.
Yeah, that's difficult.
I know, right?
Yeah. But I think, but here's the thing: who should do it, and in with what kind of motivation? That's where the issue is. Now I'm thinking, can somebody do it in a way to make money out of it? That's the best way to keep it. Mm-hmm. But if you just throw it out there that somebody should make something happen so that it won't work, we should rather be thinking about how to make money out of it. That would be a good motivation for anybody at all to get in there without any push from whoever. Mm-hmm. So the best way, I think, is maybe somebody will get a special place starting Koscielny kind of business with their own touch and marketing it for it to be popular. Otherwise, I don't see any other way of pushing it for it to become a tourist attraction or something like that. And fortunately for us, the person said that it's a street kind of food, so you may not need much to set up because it's a street food. You can just do a simple cage or what they call sieve or something, the show kind of thing. Then you are in business. You will not need much to set up if you want to do it, and that's the way. If we can make money out of it, like making it a business that somebody can go in, that will sustain it. So when you come to Ghana, they will tell you, go to this place for Koscielny. Go to, like, we will point to somewhere that you can go and get.
So some people should own it.
Yes. Yeah. That's the only way. Apart from that, if you say the government should do something, it won't work. Or how are they going to do it? It won't work. Even if you put money on it, they will chop the money.
I know how people.
They will chop the money and the Koscielny. They will, even when they come here, they won't get something to eat. So I think we should be rather coming out with business ideas, how they can get a business out of it, which will go way beyond what we see now. Like people just putting it on their head, and they do it in their own style. But that one will not be attractive enough, especially when people are coming from outside to also eat it. They will want it packaged in a certain way. So those who can do that kind of packaging will be in business, and I think it will attract a lot of people to come around.
I see. Now, this one, will Aisha's Kitchen take it? What is it called? Achiro. Will they take it?
Yeah, they can do something. I mean, I believe maybe what government can do is maybe add a Koscielny stand to beyond the return.
Well, one of the events,
they will give it that event. Some stands be there where some Ghanaian Koscielny sellers or traders can go there and sell their Koscielny to the people that will come into the country. Or maybe like we can even do a Koscielny street festival. Like maybe on the street.
People have a Angwamo festival.
Yeah, so we can do a Koscielny.
Oh, they are your friends. They can add this one because Angwamo too goes with this.
Of course.
Yeah. They are your friends. Yeah, you can.
So they can just do a Koscielny street festival. We will add Guinness to it, or we can add anything at all to it, with something else along the line. So it's good. I mean, to get a post like this from the New York Times, definitely you can do something out of it if you want to. Because now everybody that have seen this would, in one way or the other, want to taste. Okay, what is it? Or like how does it come to how does it taste? They want to have a feel. So you should also prepare yourself to meet such customers. And one of the best way, already that business is booming in Ghana. especially in Accra. Like everywhere you pass, you see Ekosiani Meko.
Yeah, but the packaging will make the difference. When you want to make
exactly. So that is where even when innovative people comes in and say that okay, because now we've gone international with it. The packaging, let's think about the packaging. So if you are doing a festival, instead of just putting it on, normally they put it on a plastic rubber, and then they will do it nicely for you. Every morning after gym, I take like 2.
Wow.
Because you can't eat one. Sometimes I have to even sack them.
Else you buy more.
You buy more. If you have a budget for watching.
And it's the pepper.
Yes, and there's some of the onions in it. Like when you eat one, I this one I can bet you anybody.
Yeah, that one is true.
If you are coming from America, this December, we will say I will bet you. If you eat one and you don't buy again or request for another one, then you're a winner. You can't. You will definitely request for another one.
We were going to church and I was hungry. I didn't eat at home. Then I bought one on the way. When I bought one, I gave the children some. Do you know, anytime when we are going to church, they see it.
They will always request for it. It's nice. I don't know who introduced it. But now we should be paying royalty.
We should rather look for the one who used Akrantie bean
to do soup.
That person there, we need to arrest him. Like shit, you put shit in soup. And when that thing comes out,
how do people eat that thing? So this is nice. I mean, it's a nice post from the New York Times. So we should add it to something. But I mean, December we do a lot of things in Ghana. So once it's our street food, let's add it to one of the events. Let's make a huge, stand for it. Like do the packaging well, like Chemo is saying, and then let people come in and come and enjoy. It will shock you that somebody will fly from Jamaica and come and taste, Kosiane Meko. So it's good.
Well, I agree. Sam will do this, then we move on to the final story, something related. Then we wrap up for today.
Seeing this, that brought back memories. When I'm going to school, then you buy some. I still buy some, and I can testify. I can testify to the fact that if you hit one, you ask for more. That one there is true. Like,
it's too small, so it's early. And the taste too.
I remember that anytime we go for a competition, our school against another school, like you see them on the field, and you see people buying. So what I feel, when I saw it, what came to my mind was the business aspect. And I was beginning to think of how can this be packaged in a way that it will be attractive, to be
a bigger business.
And when I was thinking about that business of how to be attractive, I was looking at the platform where it can be sold, and my mind went to the year of return. It might be the best place to advertise such business. Getting it on this platform is a big deal. I don't know how it got there. I don't know. I know these people I don't follow them that much, but what I used to hear on this platform is about music and fashion and the rest. But seeing this, it is a big deal. First of all, who brought a notice to this kind of should we call it meal or snacks? Or
snacks. Yeah, let's call it snacks.
Let's call it snacks. Who brought our attention to it? Like, it is actually making a wave that we are not seeing. Someone might have tasted it and might have taken it to them. I don't know, but it shows that there's a good substance behind this if we manage it very well. If we advertise it in a very classy way, this can make people want to come. If people are coming, make more people want to come to Ghana just for this. If it is properly done, properly advertised in a way that people, to attract a lot of people to come over. And I think our governments are the one to play a lot of role in this. How they're going to do it, I don't know. But like, if it is done, if there's a creative mind behind it,
let me even help you. You see, sometimes I watch some of these Asian videos. I mean, people who do this food vlog and all of that, and sometimes they have some of these street food festivals. So it's not like it doesn't exist. It does. Maybe when they want to talk about, let's say, chicken. a certain chicken food and how they do it. They can mount a certain giant chicken and they will just be pushing it from one street to the other. People will have stands everywhere doing their own chicken stuff, playing music, and then people will just be patronizing these joints and they will be enjoying. At the end of the day, everybody will be making money. So we can even create a big egg with Meko inside. It's possible. We can do it. We will just create some big egg with Meko inside. We'll design it beautifully. Like
I know one guy who can do it. This guy, what's his name? He's an artist. That guy, he does Prince Hilton. He can do it.
We will do it, and then we'll just gather around it. We'll be playing music, walking on the streets, doing our own thing and all of that. It's for me. If you want to do this as a festival, observe it's possible. Yes, it's very, very possible. So if government, the money that Chemo is saying you will chop. Come and give it some
chop kusiani moko in addition.
They should give it to some of us.
Down, there will be no kusiani moko.
They should give it to some of us. We can design a very beautiful, program out of it.
Very well. Sam, yes.
So okay. So if that is the case, then I have to tax our Ghanaian people that they should go back and look for a variety of this kind of snacks. Maybe some use pepper, maybe some use another thing, because when people come, they want to taste varieties in it. It doesn't have to be only pepper. Let us look for maybe shito, add shito to it or something. Because if he's saying that I want to have a stand, because it's not be good at having a stand, and when I come to this stand, what I'm tasting here is something I taste in that stand. There should be like different varieties to it. When you come to my stand, what am I getting from this stand? When I go to the other stand, what am I getting? So this is time for us to be creative about this. Let us sit down and look how we can package. I'll still use the word package. Even if you want to have a stand or you want to sell it as individual, package. How can we package it to make it look more attractive? How can we package to make it look more attractive? And how can we? It can be another way that it can be done is maybe when people come in, then. Like Sarkodie now, we all know the fact that when you go to Sarkodie's place, you cook jollof rice for you. That is
signature.
Signature. He cooks you jollof rice, even with that Chris,
jollof rice. True,
so we can also do it in a way that when people come, we offer them, have a taste. I don't know, like maybe we bring you some international bodies and welcome. Maybe when you give them that jollof rice, you put that small thing beside it. Bam. So when they eat jollof rice, Ghana jollof, they not taste that. Last time we went to Ghana, I ate some egg. It was, they discuss this on their platform when they go back home. So it's just how we can incorporate it to our everyday life. It's not.
Is this not my package?
Yeah, there is one of them.
There you go.
Package.
Let's go.
So that's it. So like we should be creative about it. Let us come up with different flavors, with different feeling to it, different taste. I'm doing my own with shito. Another person is doing their own with this. Another person is doing their own with that. Some people can even put, I'm just saying, ice cream in between. I'm just saying. So let us be like different flavors to it. And for me, I just feel like an individual should take that step. If I get money, like we are go target that year of return. You are go package them. You go take for inside some. You go for inside like a nice box. Be like it will be there with some toothpick. That you can even choke and. There should be like some of packaging to it, and at the end of the day, it's going to add to the profits at the year of return. I'm targeting the year of return. Let us sit down. Let our government sit back. What our music cannot achieve. Doesn't have to be music. That's what we get it wrong. It doesn't have to be music. We can compete in another sector. If it's not music, fashion. If it's not fashion, now it is this egg that is taking us global. Let us do something about it and leave the Grammys for now.
I know, right?
As we are also suggesting festivals and programs out of it, we should also be considering the health aspect of it, because we are saying that if you eat two. You eat three. Have we asked ourselves, eating the three and the two, what health implications? No. We have to think about it.
No. Don't let us go there.
Why?
But when you eat too much eggs,
it's not like you should think about that.
We have other things to back that one. It will be up to the individual. People take alcohols, and you think taking alcohol.
People take 3 bottles.
Bottles and other things. Like
That one is the element too.
That's why I'm saying you don't go. That's why I'm saying you don't go there. All the things that we eat on this, there are some form of implication that you may get.
But Chemo, what he's saying, you know, even the cigarette that people take, they still write it. You know, they still write the
smoking
smoke can is to your health.
Yes.
Even the drinking, you know what is. So it is good to
so
also educate people that see you eat 4 or 5, it is to the risk of your own health. Let them just know.
Some people will
so
not be,
you know, we are just trying to raise awareness. It's not that we are bringing it
because
down.
we are just trying to make it big.
for
If you want to make it big, then you should think about some of these.
people are eating it's not like
We have been eating it, man.
so there's no thing about it like that one is there. This is in our system. We've been eating, we've been doing it for so many years now. So it's not like now that outsiders want to patronize now we have to talk about the health implications. No, if they don't want to take, they should go. This one is there already. I mean, the guy came in, ate it and felt so good, and he wanted to share. I don't know if it's a woman or a man.
Of the egg gatekeeper. Okay, so let's close in the next 10 minutes or less. I saw a tweet from Shatta Wale, and once again, after pondering over after pondering over the tweet, I said to myself, well, it is human nature, but why is it likely to be like that than the opposite? He tweeted that many people will say Shatta Wale be yawa, many people will say Shatta Wale is fake, yet these people will stay 3 hours listening to this yawa guy. No be juju be that. He says you don't like Shatta Wale, but you stayed online for 3 hours listening to this yawa guy. No be juju be that. In fact, when I saw the post at first, I did not see anything serious at it. But later, pondering over it, I said, it is true. This same guy, people will say, dog arm, he doesn't have anything to say. No. In fact, everything else that they can say. Yet, let him even pass this street. Everything will turn upside down. Then I ask, what do people want? Those who are positive, you mind them. Those who try to claim what you guys claim you want, you mind them. The people you claim you don't like and they are negative and they are these same people you guys run and chase all over. What is the problem? This one I think is social pressure.
Yeah.
Chabo, we are closing.
Sure.
Wrap up.
Yeah, I'll make it brief. I don't see any problem here because that's how society works. So I think if somebody should be worrying or somebody is thinking about it, then I don't know what the person is trying to achieve. That's human nature. Those who are listening to you or those who will be listening to Shatta Wale obviously will not be only his fans or people who like him. And those who are listening to you because they don't like people will even listen to you because they don't like you. They want you to say something so that they will also say what they want to say. That's why. Yes. They want to. They have heard you talking now. They want to hear you after that. They too, they will insult you. That's why they are listening to you. So they wish that you will always talk. They will always come and listen or watch you, so that they can insult you. That's their thing. So it's nothing different. In fact, it's normal. There are people like that. The same way that you have people who will be so happy to listen to you, so wherever you go, they will follow you because they are happy listening to you. And some people will be angry hearing your voice, but they will still come and listen or watch you so that they can get angry.
Listening to make them angry,
but they will still come and listen so that they will get angry and say whatever they want to say. So it's so normal that I think Shatta shouldn't even think about it. We are on this platform that we are on. I won't say much, but we know. People sometimes want to hear what you have to say so that they can also say what they want to say. Not necessarily because they like you, but they will still come. And others too they will come because whatever you say for them is okay. In fact, you make them feel good. Some people, after listening to you, they are so okay. So they will come and listen to you just to have that feeling. The same way some will come and have that bad feeling, so that's the motivation for them to insult you more or say something negative about you. That's why they keep coming back. Yes. So it's normal. I think Shatta to see it as normal. That's how life is.
I see. Well, Nana, how about you?
Yeah, that's it's very, very normal, especially in in social media days now. I mean, people will just. I remember when I started doing the. I remember when I started doing the Cristiano Ronaldo post on Facebook. You know, his fans are not happy with how sometimes I make posts about him, but yes. Every day they will come. Every post that you make, they will come and comment. So that's why I say, if you know I'm not making sense and I don't write good things about Cristiano, why don't you just vacate my page? Just go on your timeline, or maybe the people that are saying good things, like you were saying, people are saying good things about Cristiano. They will not go there. They want to come to.
And that is where my shock is.
No.
Like, as we are here, let's say all the good things like we've been saying. See, nobody minds us. Let's take 1 week to say this week. Everybody whose name we mentioned on this, but the person is dead. That week you
they will come. No, some of them have their motivation from coming.
Even if you don't post, they will ask you why.
Why
post it so that me too I can insult you.
Now you're afraid. Now you're afraid. Can't post again. Post. I think some of them feel like they can battle you, or get head to head with you when you want to say anything. They have the tough skin to stand whatever thing is. That's that's the only motivation I see from them. Apart from that, I don't understand why.
Is this the kind of energy? What is this small boy name? So boy.
Zongo.
Bongo ideas. Is this the same kind of energy?
Oh yes.
Bongo ideas
yes.
With?
Yes.
Because I'm sure when he says the positive things, nobody will even
No. But when he says and he has realized it, so he will say things that you don't want to hear. Then you will come and react.
Recently, he went to post that Prioritias Sally, and that Prioritias should go and do DNA because he can't understand how come the lady will not be pregnant for 8 years and boom, she's giving birth to twins. So this one, Prioritias should go and do DNA.
And people will go and post. But meanwhile, a certain Sammy Flex will wake up and say, congratulations to Sally. They will not come there. It's our nature. So it won't stop. It will never. So nobody should worry about it. Me personally, if I think what you are doing, I don't like it, I will not come there again.
Bro.
I will not come there again.
I get surprised with some of our people.
No.
They claim they don't like what we are doing.
They will come.
And they will be writing
They will come and do
that's their motivation. You don't go there because that's not your motivation to do whatever.
Yes.
You have what you want to do already. For them, say something so that they can insult you. So that's the drive. So we have people like that. Their drive is about what you say before they have something to say.
And in fact, to even add to it, on social media in particular, there are some people that wakes up and go on Facebook or X or wherever platforms. They are not there to share anything from their timeline. They are just there to scout, go around.
Who is saying what?
Yeah, who is saying what? And they are looking out for things that they will disagree to, and not the ones that they will agree to. Yes, all their energies are on things that they I think this one I disagree, and that is where you will see them. Plenty, they will come at you. So yes, once it's like that, it's in us. It's like our DNA now. So there's nothing anybody can do about it. In fact, nobody should even worry their heads over it. And that is what some of the musicians are also using to their advantage now. when they want you to talk about them, they will also come and tell you things that you don't want to hear. Example is the Sarkodie telling the media to go to BBC and all. The media definitely doesn't want to hear those things. So he will come and give it to you. He will talk about him. Imagine if he wants very publicity out of it. They will know how to do it. They will know how to get it from you. When they say the positive things, you will not talk. But when they say what you don't want to hear, you will talk. So
I see. Sam, close the show for us. Let's pray.
Sammy, you know what I see here? I'm seeing a man that is a force. I'm talking about Shatta Wale. Because we saw the number of people that came on that platform. It was mind blowing. Like we could practically say like the whole of our crowd was probably on that platform that day. For instance, like let us to be safe, let's say like that.
Okay, because you can say the showbiz people.
The showbiz
people in Accra.
In Accra, yeah. The people that matters. Let's put it in that way. So if you claim you like somebody and you could listen to this person for 3 hours, burning your data for 3 hours, the things you want to do, you suspend it. The calls you're supposed to make, you say, call me back.
Because you don't want to miss the details.
You don't want to miss the details. Like, this is someone that is commanding something that we are like. That's why I keep saying. I don't know why I keep saying like this guy needs to be studied because how he's doing it in, day out. Like I don't understand. So if he's putting such a tweet up saying what he's saying that 3 hours, people, you know, this is at some point as an human being, you sit down and you think that wait, what they happen? Like what is going on? Like what people they see that they are still giving me the attention. These are the same people that are bashing you, that this guy no be good, no be bad, no be this, but you still want to listen to what he has to say. I listen to that platform and I can tell you for a very fact that almost what Shatta Wale said there are facts. So this is somebody that if you know that you want to go and learn something, is it that what you want to go and learn, you might take it to use or you not take it to use. It's the content. He's bringing something to the table. That's why people are going there. See, I don't like somebody. It's different from I don't like this person, but like I have one or two things to learn from him. It's not everybody that you like, but some people there are some people you learn something from. That yes, you don't like them, but you know that you learn one or two things from him. There's a certain guy I stumbled on YouTube, and he said, with all what Shatta Wale said on that platform, people are just saying all sort of negative things, but they missed something. And he said they missed the fact that he said his album is dropping with and is partnering with Bankuli. That one nobody did talk about that one. After that he's ranting, and nobody they talk that like that phrase, that catchy phrase that he's dropping his album with Bankuli. We know who Bankuli is. Bankuli Entertainment. Like we miss that whole scenario. Then I'm asking myself that what will be our priority? Like what is you are just fighting, you are just punching an empty air. To be honest, you just a punch empty air. Like you are in a platform and somebody gave out such massive information and nobody is talking about, like no media house they carry around. Like okay, I'm not sure they even asked him that okay, how do you get to work with Bankuli? Like how did that? I'm not sure they asked on that platform. It was just like a sentence, like a phrase in the passing. And after he measured it, that was where it all ends. So this guy, I don't know, I think he's whoever he feels he is, like the way they say it. And if people can glue to their phone for 3 hours, listen to him, Massa. I don't want to say that. I don't want to go through that route of some like people that hate you still want to come and listen. It is more than 18. It's an obsession. They are obsessed with him. Like either you like it or not. It's just like you like somebody and you don't want to admit it. You don't want to admit it that you like somebody. So Shatta Wale, you know what he's doing. He said it in that platform that let them come and learn. If someone is not sure of what he's doing, you will not tell you to come and learn. He said come and learn. And this is somebody that when I was reading his history, like someone that was is on the scene for a very long time. He went silent, came back on the scene again, and since then he has been there for decades. And I said it the last week that if the kind of propaganda that is going on against, maybe propaganda is the right word, that is going on against Shatta Wale, if any artist can go through that and still remain relevant, I don't know.
Then you chop bulletproof.
I don't know. If you go through that propaganda way, Shatta Wale, you know, the silence beef way, it be silent beef way they go through way, and it can still be relevant. Then I don't know who can do it. I don't know, because the smart. Let me make you laugh. You know, each time I come here, I go to the platform, and last week when I go to the platform, I saw people coming after me. My people. All people coming after me that this is you know, it didn't pay me because my people's coming, we know ourselves. So I know my people know me. So if you come after me, I know what to expect. You know go fit pay me like that. So if I no get hard, that might discourage
fire baptism.
That might discourage you from coming to Sammy Flex. Yeah. You get my point. But me, I know what I want. I know what I want. Yeah, man. I'm on a platform that like I'm holding like a trophy. You can't what you are saying, you know, Massa. You're joking. So
you are dead. You
so like I'm not saying this to I know they'll come for me today.
You are dead.
I'm not saying this to like say that to play down what my people are saying on the platform. I'm just saying that in the midst of critics, that is where we develop, we grow, and Shatta Wale is a force to be reckoned with, and whether I like it or not, if he coughs, it's a news. Yeah. If he sneezes, it is a news. Some of our politicians, they cough, we don't mind them. Yeah, but Shatta Wale cough.
But it's big deal.
So what do we do for Ghana? We they worry. One for Nigeria. So
Nigeria. In fact, we are entering Nigeria very soon.
You should come. You see, you should come. Massive love.
I know, right? We are entering Nigeria. Nigeria, wait for us. We are coming soon. So soon.
To my people in the comment section, I beg.
Take it cool.
Take it cool. I'm just doing my. I cannot be on a Ghana platform and you expect me to be attacking. No, there's diplomacy. So if I take I'm cool.
No, but this memo they should get it. How can you go and fight on the enemy's land alone?
They understand. It's just they know what they are doing. We do.
They are only in Nigeria throwing stones onto the field. Okay. If they come to sit here, the same story will happen.
So we
play to the gallery. So guys, take it cool. Like Sam is saying, take it cool. Kakran. That will be fine. Well, on this note, we have to wrap up for the midweek edition here on Sammy Flex TV Showbiz Daily. Special thanks to Intim Dodu Solomon, to Nana Reagan, to Sam, to Digital Rasta Currency, who is on camera, Richie Flex, editor, director of the show. And like I said, we will be entering Nigeria very soon. So to those of our good friends who are in Nigeria, watch out for us. When I come town, I'll surely link up with some of you and we will do more. My name is Sammy Flex. We are out of here. See you in our next video. Ta-ta.